Yo, yo, yo. Welcome, guys. Welcome to another new stream. We are bringing in today some practice session for our Sunday league race at the Austrian Grand Prix, and um, yeah, I think it's going to be a short stream, around 1 hour stream. We will do. That's because we do have to have rest for our day tomorrow. It's already 11:30 here in India. So whoever is joining in, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining on the stream. I hope you enjoy the practice session. We are just going to do some time trial laps around the Red Bull Ring, and yeah, currently we are on top 4% on the global leaderboard with a time of 104.7. Today we are trying to achieve the target of 104.5, which might be possible today because we have improved a little bit in the last, I think, 2-3 weeks on our timing. So hopefully today also we will be able to achieve that. We will just start our practice laps straight away. We are already at the Red Bull Ring and we have already set up our car for today. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the stream. Once again, thanks for joining in. Don't forget to drop a like, share and subscribe. We might play a short, maybe a medium length race at the Austrian Grand Prix towards the end of the stream. But yeah, right now we are only focusing on the time trial just for some practice laps around the Red Bull Ring. As always, we are not going to use any arches for our time trial laps. It's just for practice. So hopefully we will be able to get some improvement over our track. So let's go. Might need couple of laps just to get a hang of it. Doing this track after a long time. I believe that last time when we were practicing, I think first sector was where we lost some time, but the other two sectors, I think for the second and third sector also has some scope of improvement for us today. So we'll try to get a big improvement for our first lap. It's a short track, only 10 corners, so not too difficult to get a practice on it. I would say one of the easiest track to drive on the F1 calendar. But again, it's so easy that even if you mess up even a single corner, that might cost you a lot on this track. Off we go for our second lap. Down to second gear as quickly as possible. Try to get on power as early as possible here. Same as here. Invalidate that lap. Fast right-hander just dropping one gear. We are off by 1.5 seconds, but that we will improve lap on lap. If we go on to the third lap, went a bit wide there. Still not a bad lap, I would say, just 5 times away from our best time. That was a good lap, I would say. 1.5.3. We just want to get another improvement over our previous lap. We'd like to push a little bit more harder towards the corners. So we are just 2/10 down now. That means we are getting closer there. Whew. So hot at the moment in India, guys. If you are joining from somewhere other than India, do let me know where you are from in the chat. And if you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe. Let me check what is the status on the stream. Not sure why the stream is stuck. Let's just check why the stream is stuck at the moment. Not sure what happened there. Let me just check why is my stream not working correctly. Sorry for the delay, guys, but not sure why these things keep happening. I have to do this. Not sure why the camera is not working. And the stream also doesn't seem to be working at the moment. Okay, with the internet. But yeah, we are trying to fix it. Let's just check if it's working now or not. I think it's working. Only thing that's not working is our OBS camera. Alright guys, just give us 2 moments, couple of minutes just to get these issues fixed. Not sure why these issues are happening, to be honest, but yeah, we are trying our best. Let's see now if it works or not. It was working a moment before, not sure why it's not working anymore. Let me just refresh the device list. If the camera is not going to work, we might have to do the stream without the POV, which is also fine. We will be having our, I think mic is still working, so that should be fine. We might try this later because our stream is already up. I might have to just disconnect the stream for no reason. So anyway, it's fine, I guess. Guys, let me know in the chat how do you try to fix the issues with the camera. We face a lot of issues with our POV cameras. Also suggest me some of the best cameras that I can use for our regular streams so that it gives me a stable connection. I just need a stable connection, nothing much, to be honest. But yeah, anyway, let's go. Let's continue to our practice. So I think we were on lap 5. I think it should work now. Just got distracted there. Almost on to the second sector. End of the second sector, and the car is going to spin till that moment. Okay. We continue with our practice. There might be some issues with the stream, but we are trying to fix them actively as they are arising. So anyway, let's go. times down. Not bad for a quick clap. From there. Anyway, once again, who is joining, thanks for watching the stream. I hope you're having it good. If you are from India, definitely late for you guys. But yeah, we will be doing this stream for around an hour. By 12:30 we will be closing in as we have to go to sleep. We have to sleep early, right guys? If you're getting good sleep, you can't perform well. Anyway, so around 12:30 I feel we will be closing the stream. Now then, we will be having a lot of practice around this track. It's a short test, so in 1 hour time I think it will be around 40 laps. We will be doing that 40 lap practice session. Hopefully we should be able to achieve that target of 104.5. Okay, that was a hard turning, to be honest. I think that's what the time drive has for, right? Just push the limit every lap. Just try to push it as hard as possible there. Also, I think there is a race that's going to start. So F1 sim racing round 4 is going to start, I think, in half an hour time. So we are going to watch that as well. It's round 4, Jeddah. You can catch up the stream on the F1 YouTube channel. I saw the qualifying, it was interesting. Obviously, these sim races are very close to each other when it comes to the qualifying. So they were split around 2 tenths from 300 to 210 at the end of Q3, which is really close for a grid, obviously. We just can't make any mistakes there. But yeah, these are some of the best sim racers, top sim racers in the world. It's really fun to watch them battle it out on the sim. I think one of the best battles that I saw was in Bahrain when Jarno of Red Bull won that race from, I think, he came back from P11 or P12, somewhere around that. But towards the end of the race, went a little wide there. usually we don't spin much. It's quite straightforward track. But again, to find that improvement, we just have to push the car to that limit where it's just about to slide on each of these corners. We just invalidated another lap. So these are again one sitting down, so it doesn't matter. That 104 window, then we might look for an improvement. Not too bad, we are just down by 2 times. But we end off sector 1, now 3 times. We are 4 times down here. This is probably not our best lap. That was the best exit for us till now. Just 1 times down. Not too bad, I would say. Then we messed up the turn 4 hours. Turn 3, sorry. Getting there, 105 now. Oh. Alright, so we spun out once again. But not a big deal, to be honest. It's fine to spin out. As long as it's time trial, obviously. Alright, so we are getting there now. Just 1.5 times down. Only 2 times. But it's good to be honest. Fun. We're going to improve. So now, now we are starting to push it a little bit more on each of the corners. Great. It was very good first sector, but we messed up the foundation. And we spun out once again. That wasn't the good exit of the final corner. Now we're trying to push it a little too hard on each of these corners. Not bad exit, but it was still unstable. Could have done much better there. Can't take that curve. Tiny bit of oversteer here on the first corner. the corners open. What does this? Now you see that before this you didn't give me any sort of AC line here is just confusing. Testing is going on there. Still doing better without the AC line here. Slide of the exit of turn 1. Can't just through this door though. We are struggling on turn 1, exit of turn 1. We're struggling here as well. At turn 4. Then we have a lot of industrial here. This is where we are good. You can see here, in back here. Just this place of here. We don't want to prepare it. Instruction let the car flow, then since I'm good for her. Maybe we are taking the throttle exit a little too early. I think it's better with the pushing why here. It's coming for grip and exit. Now shoot the curve here. Can't go over the curve. We are on lap 23. Haven't yet found a time under 105. What?
Yes, we made a big meeting. And next meetup waiting for some right now. Oh, not sure if we will be able to find anything today or not. But it's good for our project. Finally, so we got our first conversation of the day. Good thing. That means we are improving. We are actually improving. Now we are getting there. Too slow. So basically, to be honest, on the exit there, we are getting a really good exit of the turn 3. The main machine here. I'm not sure what we need to do here. But we can find a lot of time there. It just prints out every time. It's a little too hard. Need a better exit of turn 1. Nevertheless, we are getting good exits to turn 3.
go for our practice session today. We have done 33 laps, which is almost a race distance. That we have for our race on Sunday. So, even though we couldn't get our fastest lap for today, still have a good foundation for completing this tomorrow. Alright. So, we did, I think, 34 laps today. We didn't have an improvement, to be honest. But still, there are not a lot of people with whom we are racing, which are front of us at the moment. We are already we should be pretty good for a great race on Sunday, unless we have any incidences like we usually have in all of our races. So if that doesn't happen, I think it should still be a good race for us. Apart from that, I think as far as time trial is concerned, we did a fastest lap of 105.052. We couldn't reach into 104s, which we wanted to do. But yeah, we played this lap after a long time, so today it was not possible, but definitely tomorrow we will try to improve it even further. I think we got a pretty good final sector, around 1.5 tenths up on the rival as well as our own time. So that was a good final sector. We just want to improve it further. Okay, sorry. So, on lap 30, we did our best final sector, beating our own personal best by 18 thousandths of a second, which was not too much, but yeah, it was a good improvement. So we have a mighty final sector. For as far as first sector is concerned, definitely we need improvement there, as well as in the second sector. But second sector we were closing in towards the end of the day, so I think we were constantly into 29.3s, 29.2s, so that should be fine for us. The major improvement we need is definitely in the first sector, which is around 2 tenths up. The rival is 2 tenths up on us in the first sector alone, so that we need to figure out how we are going to improve on that. But definitely we will do that tomorrow. Once again, we might do an afternoon stream tomorrow if it's not too hot here. Definitely the temperatures right now in India are ranging to around 40 degrees Celsius, which is causing too much difficulty to stream in the afternoons. But yeah, we are going to do regular night streams around same time, so stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe, and happy racing, guys. Also, good night and take care. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.